Yeah, this is Dr. Disco, who can be disruptive a little bit, but he's very cute. And anyway, okay, so I had a request from a viewer to do a little reading on Keanu Reeves. Oh my god, I don't know why doing a reading makes him suddenly come to life, but okay, shh. I'll do my best here. Okay, so, honey, relax. Okay, so I'm just gonna tune into Keanu Reeves. If my dog's going bananas, like I'm gonna have to end it and try later. Okay. I get this like impression of like 3 kids. Like 3 kids and like oops, one of those places that does like you know when someone doesn't carry their own embryo and stuff. So there might be some kind of scientific intervention way of having kids, 3 kids. I feel like there's also some like discussion over his contract. Dr. Disco, calm down. Anyway, I don't know if it, like, he was literally silent before I started talking, so, okay, I'll just try to get through this really fast. So there's some talks about, like, big money talks about, like a sequel or, like, like more episodes of a movie he's already been in, or, yeah, or a new project that would have multiple episodes. But it kind of feels like a reviving of a previous movie he's done that was super big budget, but there's like his price, or his what he wants is maybe too high for what the budget of the production. Maybe because like the film industry is really spread out in so many different ways of creating content now that like they actually can't afford what they could once afford before for a large movie, something like that. So he's debating over doing this movie that has multiple episodes and this other big one that maybe has a romance. The other one, which is one movie, has like a romantic aspect that maybe he's not into. Like maybe he finds it really taxing to be a romantic lead. Because like you're actually kissing the person, you're actually in a relationship, and it's like kind of like a forced marriage. Something like that. So like it's a lot psychologically. Oh my god. Next time, yeah, it's a lot psychologically for him to have these intense relationships with people he didn't like organically fall in love with. Makes sense. So it's almost like he's okay to not do either if the price isn't right. But then I feel like if he doesn't do it, by not being active professionally or creatively, it might send him into a bit of a mild depression, being too outcast from society, like because he's so famous, he might be an introvert, or you know I think what I feel he could do is with the one that has different like sequel, like multiple chapters of a big movie, he should maybe compromise a bit with the money and insist that he co-write some of the scenes, or like change the story to his liking a bit more. And if they can compromise on that, then he'll feel um, like his legacy, like one way to uh, have his legacy is to be like paid properly, like in the future, and like, you know, or another way would be to be a creative, like co-writing and stuff like that, like would satisfy that same desire to have like his legacy respected. So that's the suggestion that comes up, or to not do the romantic one. Like, I don't know if it's like a Christmas or like a, you know, one of those like uh, upbeat love stories. Like, I just feel like you shouldn't do that one. Oh my God, Dr. Disco. All right. He was so quiet like, for hours before this reading. I don't know if it's the vibe of the reading that is making him bark. Anyway, I'll just try to wrap it up. I feel like his fans, like if they're particularly like aggressive, like should really back off. It's like really bad. It's like I get a really bad feeling from that. Just take your interest in him and switch it around to like your own interest in acting. Like take some acting lessons, and it might like diffuse your intense interest in him. And like maybe you have talents that are like need to be woken up, you know, through taking a class, or you know, doing like trying out for a play, or like writing your own play and doing that with your friends, or solo, whatever it takes to like whatever that intense interest is on someone who's famous, who's an actor, like just get into acting. Like maybe, you know, maybe they woke up the interest in acting. It's not so much the person, you know. Okay, then anything else? I don't know if he likes rail travel. I don't know if he likes taking the train. There's something about that. Like, I don't know if it's possible for him to hook up like a private car to an existing train to take like a cross country trip, like New York to LA, or something like that, or New York to Texas, or something like that might be fun for him. Okay, Keanu Reeves. There's something to do with food and like getting hurt by food, or like a bad food poisoning or something like that. Like, I just feel like if he's invited to eat somewhere that is, I don't know if it's Palm Springs, or it feels like if you're in LA, if you go like southeast from there a little bit, I feel like that's the place where he could potentially have like a food poisoning incident that would be bad. Something like that. Okay, Keanu Reeves. I feel like I feel like instead of buying his girlfriend like a diamond, I feel like the message is he should buy the diamond for himself, for like loving himself. Like celebrating how he's honored himself and kept his boundaries, and like just like a self acknowledgement about what a good job he's done to support himself. Kind of cute. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. Feel free to send a message or about a recommendation. Sorry about the barking. I'll next time I do a reading, I'll try to have snacks and like him sort it out, so it's not barking the whole thing. All right, bye. How do I turn this off? Can't see anything. Okay.